Eddie Ghabour with me now. Okay, Eddie, which is more important, Nvidia's earnings or the Federal Reserve?
I believe Nvidia's earnings are much more important than the Fed. The market's already priced in what the Fed's going to do, but has no idea what the reports are going to look like tonight. And I can't remember a time in recent history where just one name is going to have such a big influence on the overall market. It's approximately a 6% weighting on the S&P, one of the most highly owned names. So this next move that Nvidia is going to make after this evening is going to dictate whether we go to new highs or this is the start of a correction that we expect to see sometimes as we head into the election season. So if you're fully invested right now with no cash, you are going to be white-knuckled waiting for tonight's earnings report because it's going to affect the entire market.
I think there's, in the options market, there's a kind of a prediction here that if Nvidia doesn't deliver, you could get a 9% decline across the board. You're buying that?
Absolutely, and I think that'll accelerate as we go into, because look, Nvidia holds the keys to everything on the AI trade, and if they show weak guidance, I think it's more about the guidance. I think you will see it go down more than that 9%. That 9% drop will probably be tomorrow, but I think you'll see follow through on that because it's had such a big run. We're cautiously optimistic that we get to positive outlook and that the market goes and hits 5,700 to 5,750, and I would raise more cash going into that. But I would have cash coming into this earnings report because it's going to be some real wild swings.
You give investment advice to a lot of people, and there's a lot of money at stake here. How do you play the results tonight? Would you jump in at some point in the first couple of hours after the report is released or next morning? Would you play it?
No, not the first couple of hours. How you play this is the setup coming in. We reduced some of our holdings, but didn't reduce Nvidia. We wanted to get cash to 20 to 30% because we will be big buyers if we have a big drop. But if they surprise to the upside, we'll raise even more cash because I want to have 30 to 40% cash heading into September, October, because as we get closer to the election, this market's going to top short term. You'll have great buying opportunities October, beginning in November, if the results are what the market wants, and that's when you'll really be able to capitalize, and that's how you play this.
And we're all going to be watching it very, very closely. That's what I'll be doing at 4 p.m. Eastern this afternoon. Eddie, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure. We'll see you soon. Lawrence